Hi friends, it's Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology, and I'm here with you guys today for your August 2020 general tarot card reading. I'm just lighting up some Palo Santo here, you guys. I'm actually really super excited about this video because I was thinking back to the last one I did from the Sagittarians, and oh my lord, that was such a good reading. I do want to let you guys know we're changing up things a little bit around Soul School this month, and a big part of it is because I've got some projects in the work. On September 1st, I'm going to be launching a couple of programs on Patreon, drop in, drop out lessons for tarot and astrology. Keep tuned, just stay tuned. What's the word I want? Stay tuned to this channel. Make sure that you subscribe and get notifications if you can, because I'll be posting videos. I'll be filling you guys in on that. I also am going to be doing, like I said, the monthly readings in place of the new moon and full moon readings. You guys will have your love readings and your prosperity reports, just like I did back in July, but they will all have extensions available for you at Vimeo. So if this reading resonates with you and you guys want to take it a little further, make sure that you check out the link in the description box. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. This channel has grown tremendously in the course of, like, I started a little less than a year ago. And I'm just really, really excited for the things I've got coming up. So thank you guys once again for being here. This is for my Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you guys don't know your moon or rising sign, there is a link in the description box below where you can enter your birth information and generate a natal chart. And get a little peek at some of that. Also in the description box below, you will find the information you need to book a personal reading with me, a lesson, some guidance, spiritual guidance counseling, so to speak. If you guys are interested in any of that, you can go to either Soul School T&A or www.soulschooltarotandastrology.com. You'll get to that. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I love you. Let's go ahead and see what is in the cards for you guys. And I can already tell you wanted, that's beautiful. I started the reading without music, and that's going to bother me. So I love these cards on the table. I'll be right back to talk about them. All right. Like I said before, guys, your last reading was fantastic. If you didn't see that one, you might want to go back and watch it. I'm just making the assumption, and I don't always do this. I'm just making the assumption, especially because of the vibes in the air and the cards I'm being shown, that this is actually a continuation of that same energy. All right. So the energy that came out in that reading was just this sudden, tremendous energetic shift towards just being so much more light, enlightened, amazed, awed at the world. Like, you guys, it was tremendous. And the energy that I'm getting from you guys right now, what we've got here at the top of the reading, is a continuation of that beautiful energy. Okay, so look at this. We've got intention. I love this so much because there's all this purple. There's all this star energy around. It is very much about that connection to the divine. All right. In fact, so many of these, all three of these, the reason I pulled them out is because they remind me of that Wonder card that came out for you guys. Okay. Just the color scheme and everything. So this is you being surrounded by your own divinity. Like, that's your aura. It's just glowing purple right now. You know how magical you are, and you want to take that and create something in the world. And what's really beautiful about that, look at the focus with which she is, God, and those stars right there, the focus with which she is pouring out this liquid, this creation, right, from this bowl. And this bowl is, oh my God, did we talk about the well? I feel like well imagery, was there well imagery coming up? I think it was about gaining access to the well, you guys. I don't remember if that showed up in your reading or not last time. But what that means to me is tapping into some inner depths, some really, really serious inner depths, and realizing that you have this tremendous potential. Okay? And it's almost as if this bowl is like your essence. and you know that you want to create something. And so you're very intentionally going to just the right amount. Just pour forth just the right amount of you in the right direction at the right time. It seems so precise, but it's beautiful because you have all this energy, and you know that in order to manifest what you want, you've got to move forward with intention. And intention is such a powerful part of what it means to be a Sagittarius. I love you, but not right now, please. He wants to sit on my lap and he's too big. Okay, you know your own magic, and you're just bloop. You're just letting it out. You're letting it out. You're creating something. This is really, really beautiful. And part of what's going on, the reason this is working so well, is because you guys are just really super in alignment right now. All right, and what I mean by that, it says harmony. Okay, you see how she's looking up to the stars, and there's these birds. Like, that's your guides. You're listening to your guides. You're definitely tapped in. This is a very angelic energy, and I love it. But also, pink roses are self-love to me. And then the harp here, babe, you gotta get down. So I want to talk about the harp of the Dagda. The Tuatha De Danann are it's basically a collection of Irish gods. There was like 5 ages of these supernatural beings, these like semi-deities, if you will, that ruled over Ireland. And the last age of those gods is the Tuatha De Danann, and the Dagda is like a male, almost kind of like, he's not Odin, he's not like the Allfather, it's definitely not that, but it's just this good god energy. Kind of reminds me a lot of Jupiter, who rules over Sagittarius. Now, why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because he had this magical harp that, like, whenever he played this harp, like, basically he could just, it was mood music. Like, he could literally, next card is enchantment. He could literally enchant the people listening, like, oh, we need to go into war. There's a song that's going to make you go kick ass at war. Now it's time for some loving. Now it's time for love, right? You know, like this harp he had. All he had to do was run his fingers across these strings and would create that energetic vibration out in the world. And that's what you guys are doing. You're checking in with yourself, and it's this beautiful, like, I don't know if you guys, I don't know how you practice manifestation, but one of the things I'll do, I'll sit down in meditation, and I'll focus on the chakra. Like, if I know that what I want has to do with the heart, okay? I'm going to focus. I'm just going to feel. I'm just going to tap in, tune in, feel that feeling in my heart chakra, get it buzzing. Sometimes I'm listening to solfeggio frequencies, things like that, right? And then I just concentrate on that until the vibration grows. And next thing you know, like, I am just enveloped in this globe of my own heart chakra energy. And that's what attracts from the external world, right? But it's, I have to find the vibration. I have to find the frequency here and emit it. And then I have to just get out of the way. That's what you guys are doing. Okay? And then it's almost like, whoa, that works. Whoa, I didn't really know that works. You guys are really, really learning about the power, about your own power, your own magic, the power of manifestation. And there is this enchantment. I really get the sense that, like, anybody who's around you at this point in time, just, it feels magical to be around you. Okay, you can literally, God, that's gorgeous. It's like what they're showing me is that she's playing a little tune on her heart. She's setting her intention, her vibration, and it fills the air. And then she goes and walks through the world that's been filled with this vibrational energy, and everybody is just like, wow. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how you're enchanting the world around you to respond to you in a magical, magical way. This is tremendous. I love this energy so much. Okay, so that's just the top of the reading. Pardon me, please. I'm going to go ahead and get into the tarot. We'll give it a really, really, really good shuffle. And with this deck, I'm going to be taking a peek at the energy flowing from the past into the present. And there's the Chariot. That's what I was feeling. That's a really, really tremendous energy. I love that for you guys. And since this is for the entire month of August, do understand, like, all timelines, all these readings, timelines are fluid, okay? So for some of you guys, the energies that I'm talking about will already be past. For some of you guys, they'll be coming up very soon throughout the month of August. And they just need one or two more. I'm excited though. I'm excited because I feel like some of you guys, boom, we got the Emperor there, came up in Aries reading really big too. What was I going to say? A lot of you guys really, really discovered that the key to manifestation is getting out of your own way. Okay. Wow. Yep, I can see that. I can see that. Yes. Oh my God, you guys, this is all about manifestation and intention setting, and about the knowledge that you guys and the experience that you guys have gained on your path. Okay, yeah, and then you learned you weren't doing it right. Boom. Let's get this out. Okay, you guys. Okay. Lots of Pentacles energy, and to me, this is about the mastery of a skill. It's about being able to do a thing, all right? But this is the energy that you're moving from the Knight of Wands in the past, and it was inverted. It almost looks to me like, I mean, the image really is that the crow and the horse are flying in the same direction. But it almost looks to me like they're racing, like they're competing. This bird and this horse have been talking today because they came up in the last reading, right? Because you know, here, that's the energy. This is the energy they're coming out of, but this was inverted, okay? This is about, the feeling that I get is that, like, this is your own, like, magnetism, like your law of attraction, like whatever it is you're trying to do, you're trying to manifest, you're trying to get things to happen, but it feels like, how do I describe that? Like, they're showing me, like, Harry Potter, like with the swords, and not swords, the little wands. And when they first get their wands, they don't really know what to do. And Hermione's like, it's Wingardium Leviosa, you know, stuff like that. Not really knowing how to use your sword, not really understanding your own magic and your own power and how to get it to work. Okay. Like setting forth intentions almost like furiously, and then being like, why is it not working? Because you were doubting it, because that doubt allowed there to be this fluctuation of energy. Hi again. To be this fluctuation of energy that did not allow you to hold yourself at the vibration that you needed. It was a vacillation. Okay? It was a vacillation. You know when things vacillate? Like when a fan goes like, that's called a vacillating fan. It goes back and forth. But also I feel like it's something that like atoms or electrons can do. They're not in this state. They don't know what state they're in. They're back and forth. They're back and forth. Right? And all you needed was to be able to hold that vibration steady. And that's what you guys have figured out. Okay? That's what you guys have figured out. What is this little yellow bird? Because that's what's new. You got these two birds that were not in this picture, right? Because this is like the before, except for it's inverted. And it looks like they're going uphill, right? Oh, Whereas this one, your path is cleared. You guys learned how to get out of your own way. I freaking love that. These two birds may literally just be guide energies. But it's also about, you see it, you can see his eyes, right? You can't see this guy's eyes. What? That doesn't make sense because he's the Knight of Swords, right? But no, it's not about seeing, it's about understanding. It's about realizing, oh, okay. It's about like setting forth an intention and then constantly checking on it. It's not gonna, it's like if you're trying to bake cookies, right? You got the cookies in the oven. Every time you open the door, it lowers the temperature of the oven, I think like 40 degrees. I saw it. It was like a study, right? So it's like you want the cookies to bake, but you keep doing this thing that's keeping the cookies from baking. Okay? So you guys realize that you have to just kind of let go. It's about believing and not seeing. It's about believing and not seeing. Because those eyeballs, that's very, very important. But also, do you see how there's these two birds there? They're black, they're crows. But in this one, they're different color. It's almost as if, I don't know how to say it. It's like, I don't even know if the fact that there's two of them makes any sense. It might be guides that you were not connected to before and now you're connected to. It could be just certain perspectives, pieces of information, communications, things like that, right? You could have two friends who are helping to support you, just people you're having conversations with. I don't know. The birds are very highly personified here, okay? And this is just the energy of like, the realization that you didn't have, this is beginning a practice and not really understanding, like not really having the skills. This is a I don't know how to energy. I don't really like trying to catch the ball, but I'm not. Like he like if they're playing frisbee, he's about to get hit in the face with that pentacle. Just the way it's flying at him. Am I right? Okay, so this is a feeling. This is what you guys came through. You learned the lesson about what you were not doing right to begin with. And now that you've gained this new knowledge, look at all of that abundance. I love that. That's a really, really, truly beautiful amount of abundance. I want to even things out, so I want to get one more card on the table. Interesting. This is the Lovers reversed. Okay. Once you're here, it's almost like once you've learned this skill, once you've understood the importance of harmony and intention and of setting your vibration out there, this is a realization that something that you thought was for you really probably is not. For some of you guys, it's a choice that still needs to be made. Isn't it, Freddie? I know. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean. You guys know that I would have Freddie hang around if he could be like other tarot readers' cats that just kind of like lay in the background and watch, but no, he wants all my attention all the time. Am I right? I'm talking about you on camera. Please don't be mad. Okay? I want to go ahead and wrap this up. What are you? Interesting. Sacred Union. I went to go pick up this deck to pull something from it, and this card flipped out from the bottom. There's more here. The resting tree. That's where you guys are at right now. This Lovers, this is a as yet unfulfilled. This is you finding the thing that you're in vibration with, the time, the meeting point where you come together either with somebody who matches this vibration or with some sort of job, project, something like that. But this is where you're at right now. You're under this resting tree. Okay? There's wisdom to be gained from here. But that's really intriguing. All right, guys, I'm going to take this over to Vimeo. I'm going to dig a little deeper into this. We're going to get another deck out and take a peek at the present energies moving forward into the future. Maybe Freddie will be there, but maybe he just needs to say goodbye. Okay, thank you guys for being here. I'll catch you on the other side.